Hello my friends, Leanna here. Welcome back. Today I'm playing with a new foundation. If you'd like to see how I applied the foundation, I'm not doing a full look, just playing with foundation and a new eyebrow pencil, then keep on watching. Alright y'all, let's get into it. Did I say I'm excited? I'm very excited. I have been wanting to try this Huda Beauty Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. I've seen lots of good things about it, and y'all know I'm on a journey to try to find a good foundation for myself. I got the shade Latte 300N. It's very hard to buy the right foundation shade online. I'm sure that many of you already know that, but I don't know. Love the packaging. That is so cute. And somehow I've already gotten it stuck to the roof of the container, but I don't know. We'll see. That may be a little dark for me now, but it might work in the summertime. I've already primed my face. I used my Too Faced Do You Luminous Face Primer, which is what I've been using in my April Shop My Stash. And so I think what I'm going to do, I don't normally do this either, so getting outside of my comfort zone and learning about foundations, I have two foundation brushes. This is the Luxie 731 Buffer Foundation Brush, and this says Essence of Beauty, and it just says foundation on it. I have no idea how long I've had this brush. I've never used it as a foundation brush. I'm not sure that I've ever used it for anything, but I don't think I want to try this one. I think I'm going to go with this Luxie brush. I have used this brush to put on my powder foundation and I really like it. So I'm going to use the brush on one side and I'm going to use the Beauty Blender on the other. And I don't remember what brand this Beauty Blender is, but I like it because it has that flat side to it, and then it has a nice big rounded bottom. The other product that I'm going to try is the Huda Beauty Balm Brows. I've heard a lot of good things about this as well, and I got the shade Light Brown. I'm not sure, but I may have ordered this before I decided to color my hair blonde. I love the packaging. That's really, really cute. So it has the brow pencil on one end. It's very, very fine. And then on the other end, it has the little spoolie. And the other new to me product that I got is this Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder to set this Huda foundation. I really, really like the Laura Mercier products, so I'm hoping that that's going to be good for me. I'm not going to do a full face. I'm just going to concentrate on foundation, brows, and setting powder. So let's get into it. I'm very interested to see how this is going to work on my mature skin. I have watched lots of people use it, and it seemed to work fine for them, but they were, you know, a lot younger than me. So I got a big old chunk of it. It's very soft. Just use my finger to spread that around. Guess maybe I should go a little easy, huh? Have no idea how much I should put on. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see what that gets us. And so I'll start with the brush. That gives me a nice even surface, like it evened out my skin tone. I think after I blend out the other side, I will try another layer and see how that builds on my skin. So on the other side, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, and for my friends that are new to makeup, make sure that you wet your sponge and you want to really wring all the water out of it. You don't want it, you just want it damp. I don't think that's a bad color. So I don't really see a difference in the application with the sponge versus the brush. Except for I've got quite a bit of foundation there around my hairline. So let's try a second coat and see what that does. I think I might put it on a little bit thicker this time. Well, hello Dexter. Would you like some foundation? What is it that you want? You want hugs and kisses? Is that what you want? Hugs and kisses? Let me get rid of the cat. That cat butt all in the camera. Alright, now that the cat's back in the floor where he belongs. Crazy cat. Now he's down around my feet. Don't you bite me. I'm gonna go back in with my Luxie brush. I may have went too heavy. I do kind of like being able to really buff it into my skin with the brush. Let's flip the mirror around so I can see. That does look pretty good. It seems to me, and of course everything looks different once you put your setting powder and your bronzer and all of that on and put on your setting spray. It kind of melts everything into the skin, but it really seems, oddly enough, to be showing a lot of texture here. Normally I have a lot of texture under my eyes, but I have been really working on the under eye area, so I do believe that that has improved. So we'll just have to see what happens once I get all of my powders and set it down and see what it looks like then. Alright, so back to the other side with the sponge. I don't normally wear concealer, so I'm not going to try any concealer with this. I'm going to get a setting powder and set it under my eyes to keep it from creasing, although so far I don't see any creasing normally by now. It's already started creasing on me. It is creasing a little bit here in the wrinkles on my forehead, but that happens. I don't care what I use. I end up having that problem. So let me grab my powder. So I'm going to use this number 7. This is a number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. And if you can see how instantly, to me, it looks very dry. But again, once I put setting spray on it, it should take that dryness away. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And I'm going to use my Hank and Henry brush that has no name. With the Laura Mercier. I don't know why this brush is separating like that. Very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and set my face to see if it makes it look a little bit better on my skin. As it is right now, I absolutely do not like how it looks on my skin. So I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And I'm going to spray the devil out of it. And I'm going to spray a little bit of that on my beauty blender. And tap that onto my hand because I don't want it to be super wet. And then I'm going to press this foundation into my skin. See if that makes it look better. Your setting spray will melt your foundation into your skin, which sounds really bad, but it really does make it look so much better. That looks a little bit better, but I can still see a lot of texture on my skin, which I have texture, but more than normal, like here. And here on my cheeks that I don't normally see. Here in between my eyes too, it seems to be really pronounced. I'm not having an issue with it settling into the fine lines and wrinkles. Alright, let's play with the brow pencil. I'm gonna comb through my brows because I have some foundation stuck in them. I know a lot of people will do their brows first, but I just am not that talented. To me, this is the most boring part of doing your makeup. It's doing the brows. I definitely like that it's not waxy. And it does go on light and you can build it. I like that too. It's very hard for me to get my brows even because one is up a little bit higher than the other. See? So I really like the brow pencil a lot. I like how soft it is. I like that it's not waxy. I do not like waxy. So I'm very impressed with this. So I will finish the rest of my face. See if I can't do something with this texture. And then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. So this is the final look. What do y'all think about the foundation? I have been wearing this foundation now for about 7 hours. It is not creasing as bad as some. I do have a little bit of creasing here. Of course, it always ends up in the creases in my forehead. It looks pretty good under my eyes, I think. I'm guessing because it's a cream that it does seem to be a little drying to my skin. It does not feel heavy though. It doesn't feel heavy at all. But it does seem to be a little bit drying to my skin. So I think I'm going to continue to play with it, and I think the next time I use it I will make sure that my skin is very well hydrated. Love the brow pencil. I do believe with this look though that I should have gone a little bit darker with my brows, but I love it. It is not waxy at all. I do not like waxy brow pencils, and most of the ones that I've used have been a little bit on the waxy side. So I like the foundation and the brow pencil. And I also like the setting powder. I thought all of the products performed really well. I was nervous about the foundation, but I think at this point that it has done very well. So thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me to watch me freak out a little bit about the foundation. I ain't gonna lie. If you're new around here, my name is Leanna. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. It sure would make my day. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscription button and ring that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are. And we are all beautiful at any age. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Christopher. Brown chicken, brown cow. Christopher. I really like this new brow pencil. It's called Bomb Brows. And for some reason, every time I think about this brow pencil, when I was putting it on, I kept hearing brown chicken, brown cow in my mind. I don't know why that was happening. So I think maybe one day when your mama's YouTube famous, that you and I will develop our own amazing brow pencil, and that's what we'll call it. Brown chicken, brown cow. Then we'll be rich. Mama loves you, boo.